Ooh, Matt.
Yes.
Ooh, look at the game we're playing.
I like this game.
It's Resident Evil.
It's a game we finally like.
Ow! Oh, this is one of my favorite games of all time. Of all time. That's like 20 years worth of video gaming, literally. Of all time. 20? Is it 20 years?
How old are you?
I don't know.
When did you start playing games?
I don't know.
I don't know any of these facts.
I don't know any of your questions. Okay, new game.
I didn't fact check again.
We are going standard because training's too easy and advanced is too difficult.
Advanced is really too difficult?
We're
playing as Chris.
I'd rather play as Jill just because of the fact that she has more inventory spaces.
Okay.
We don't want to have to backtrack so much.
Alright.
You know, the game.
No problem.
I know you don't like playing as female characters.
No, it's just because it makes the game easier.
I
You're
know.
already on an easy difficulty.
Yeah, but you're missing so much of a good story.
I've seen you play it.
But you haven't experienced it.
You're right.
1998. July. No, seriously, you guys have no idea how much I love this game.
How much do you love it?
Oh, I love it. Bizarre murder cases in Raccoon City. Okay. This game was released on March 30th of 1996. This was actually... I told you when we were talking about doing the show in the first place, I was going to call you out on our memories of video games. And I've already told you this story recently.
Okay.
Now I'm going to ask you again.
Okay.
Do you remember how we came across Resident Evil?
There were people who were getting just killed in a forest, and we happened upon the copy of the game.
Exactly. You know, past the corpses, past all the monsters that killed them, found a copy of Resident Evil, took it home.
They let us walk
loved
out.
It. Yeah,
they wanted us to play it.
There was a police blockade and everything, but they saw that huge glass case that it was in and thought, those guys are gonna have fun when they get home.
But no, seriously.
I don't remember.
Yeah, no, seriously, I really don't.
Really? Yeah, I told. Okay. Dude, I love their faces in this cutscene. Is this not the best opening to a video game ever?
It's pretty good.
Like, this so sets the mood for what to expect for the rest of the game. They put this
terrible CG dogs.
Exactly. They're puppets, by the way.
Oh, were they puppets?
It's a hand puppet that they were just running around in the woods with. It's like
they Thanksgiving'd it.
Yeah, basically. It's like a demonic version of Triumph the Insult Comic Dog.
Look out. Da, da, da.
I love this.
Then it doesn't show the nub because...
even though
it's director's cut,
yeah,
still doesn't show it.
Yep, because the Americans got screwed out of the director's cut, unlike Japan and Europe.
We need to get a European copy of the game.
Joseph! Why is that so memorable in our heads?
Because her mouth doesn't match.
It matches
Everybody knows.
No! Don't go! It's okay, Brad. You didn't mean to.
It was a CG helicopter.
Anyway. I love how they're like standing there like being solemn when they're being chased by demon dogs.
Yeah,
they're like,
it's already established the dogs are here, and they're like, everyone stand still.
Yeah.
Oh yeah! Oh shit!
Jill, run for that house!
You notice Jill's not firing a single shot, just not helping at all.
Is your gun full at the beginning?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
There you go. Thank you, Jill.
Okay. Anyway, I keep throwing out facts. Chris is opening here. You'll notice he's the only one that doesn't have the stand there and look cool moment, because in that instance, he was supposed to be smoking. And because at this time, Sony Computer America didn't want to endorse smoking, they changed that opening for the American version.
Also, he was supposed to be smoking on the cover of the game. That's why it has the ridiculous face.
Yes, if you ever look at the original cover to Resident Evil, it is the most ridiculous face being made. It doesn't look like the game that you're going to play when you get it home.
Right.
Resident Evil.
Can I just say, Albert Wesker is one of the best villains in video gamedom.
That's why he was my favorite character in this game, even though when I found out at the end he was a bad guy.
Yeah, yeah. And then they ruined him.
About midway through, you find out he's a bad guy.
Well, I
you're
mean,
dense.
It's true.
What is this?
What a mansion!
What a mansion!
We could quote this game
Probably.
so much, but I'm losing focus.
Oh, don't forget to talk about how the people that were in the opening refused to give their names
Right.
for credits.
At the end of the game, their only first names are mentioned for the voice actors, and it's not even their real first names, because apparently they didn't want to be associated with this game when it first came out.
Why would you?
I'm
Why?
going with you.
That probably like integrity or some stupid crap like that.
I want to be a for reals actor. For
Yeah, I
reals.
know. Oh, they'll never take me seriously with this role. And those same voice actors basically went on to do nothing but video games.
Actors
Stay
or
alert.
video games? Or voice actors, excuse me.
Voice actors. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the voice actors from this game.
Right,
I was talking about the actors from the opening.
Oh, from the opening?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's
Jose
actually,
Lady
yeah, yeah. It's not the same people that do the voices, I don't
No,
think.
definitely not.
A dining room.
A dining.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to finish a story during this, because every time
Yeah.
we're going to do something... Okay, am I going to play?
Yes.
You want me to play the whole thing?
Yes, I want you.
All
to
hour
play, I
of
want
it.
you to play the whole thing.
What?
We all know
It's
you
that
want to hear
important.
it.
It's that important to you.
What is it?
Blood!
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining
kind of like-
this. Hope this is not.
Oh, it's not. It's not. Guess whose blood it is? Kenneth's. Spoilers.
Is it Joseph's blood?
Alright. I probably should have done... I messed it up. I could have done the zombie busting in through
him
the
coming
door.
in through the door.
That's what's
instead.
great about this game is there are so many different scenarios that just kind of like goofing around can get you. Because like, one of the most iconic moments in video games.
Iconic for you or everybody?
For me, I don't care about everybody else.
Okay.
Where's the rest of Kenneth?
They forgot to put him back in post.
No, I'll tell you where he was. No reason in killing this zombie because he's just going to show up in the next room. But the reason he's not there is because in the unedited version, he's supposed to have a severed head laying next to him. They edited that part out for the American audiences. That's why there's no upper torso there.
Right.
Barry?
Look out! It's a monster!
What is it?
Watch
What?
out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this.
But, yeah, if you try to leave back towards where Wesker's waiting for you, Barry will actually basically call you a pussy.
What
He's
is
like, I
it?
thought you were braver than this, Jill. And then you
was
can
killed
walk
too.
back, and if you try and leave
Maybe by this
again,
creature.
the zombie will actually come out of the doorway
Anyway,
to
let's
get
report
him,
this to
Right.
Webster.
instead of you going in there to lead it back out. Or you could do it the way we did it.
Right.
And like Matt pointed out to me on the IMDb page we were looking at, that there's scenarios in this game that even I don't know about, and I've beaten this game probably about 24 times.
It was in the quotes page. And
Yeah.
It was stuff that I remembered, but I didn't remember how I got it.
And if anybody knows how to do it, you're welcome to put it in the comments section. But apparently, Barry and Jill can find Forrest's body on the upper
Help me look
right
for him,
section of the
Jill.
mansion, and I've
Don't
never
leave this
done
hall
that.
for the time being.
Ever.
And I don't want to use a walkthrough, and I know you don't either.
Oh no, I don't need a walk.
Yeah, well, yeah, we don't need a walkthrough for this
Now
game.
watch us get lost because we're talking too much. All you gotta do is run behind the stairs, and you can run all the way in this area, but if you don't run behind the stairs, it
Find
won't prompt this
anything,
cutscene.
Nothing.
Because he told you,
What is
look,
this
you
all
know,
about?
look everywhere.
Can't
He didn't
figure
think
it
about
out
that.
at
I'll
all.
make that up.
Look around and see what you can find.
No, it's Wesker's
I went
time.
behind the staircase. There's nothing
I don't know
there.
what's going
Unless you're in the
on.
remake of this
Well,
game, then there is
can't be
something there.
helped.
True.
Let's search for him.
Stairway.
I'll check the dining room again.
Well, I'm gonna have to talk about this
Okay.
before we
I'll
forget.
try the
But
door
there's
on
also
the
another
opposite
line
side.
coming up.
This mansion is.
I don't want to
gigantic.
not talk because
We could
we're just
get
so
in trouble if we
captivated
get
Yeah.
lost.
by the dialogue.
We should
I guess we'll
start
wait to
from the
tell
first
stories and
floor.
This
stuff.
great dialogue.
Yeah.
And Jill.
But
Here
it's
is the lock.
fine because
It might be
Might
handy
be
if
handy
you,
if
the
you,
master of
the
unlocking,
master of
take it
unlocking,
with you.
Take it with
beautiful. One of the best lines. We know what the best
Thanks.
line is.
Maybe I'll need it.
Thanks! Exposit more, Barry!
We don't need exposition because if we still had the instruction booklet for this game, it would actually say Jill is a master lockpick and a former thief.
Because you know what you do when you were a kid.
You read the instruction
You
booklet.
read the instruction booklet because your parents were the ones driving home.
Exactly.
You got the instruction booklet out and read it on the way home.
Do you remember how intricate the Zelda, like the original Nintendo Zelda book used to be?
Yes.
It had like full color monster, like man, it had the whole monster's like biography listed out.
And you got to see what Link looked like instead of just pixels.
Yeah, I mean, I miss that, dude. I miss the in-depth instruction booklets that came with video games. But anyway, we first found out about this game because you told me about it. We were at the Galleria, and we were walking by the arcades, and we saw a House of the Dead cabinet.
Right.
And you actually, I was like, oh wow, that's really cool, that's bloody, and I was like 11 at the time, so I was impressed by that kind of crap, and but I was like, oh, that's so cool, it's so violent and strange to me, and you're like, well, if you think that's cool, there's a game that I saw at our local video store called Bullets Vincent Video, and they actually have a game called Resident Evil that's got zombies and monsters and mansions and all kinds of scary stuff, so we went and rented it. And we were so afraid to play it that we spent the entire rental period never making it past the first 4 or 5 rooms, because, well, oh, God, I forgot about that! Oh, get away! Is there auto-aim in this game?
Not this one. I'm pretty sure not this one.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they changed it for the director's cut, because it wasn't in the original. All you gotta do is stand over him. Pop. Oh, it doesn't work in this game. There we go. Yeah, I gotta get the stuff underneath the cabinets and all that.
Yeah. Don't forget.
I don't think it's this one, it's probably the other one.
Scrape the dog off the wall.
I saw that one coming. Fuck out! You bitch.
That was a good not hit.
I love it.